Hey everybody, Tom from Traverse Cinema Studio here, and today I'm going to share something that I'm really nervous about, which is our gear storage system. And I want to make this video because I feel like I can't be the only production company out there or the only filmmaker out there that just kind of struggles with keeping up with their gear, how it's stored, and how you manage kits for different types of projects. Here at Traverse, we have our client work, which is awesome. We have the cinema studio side of the company, but then we also have the YouTube channel, we offer still photography, and we have gear rentals. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. We have a lot of different types of gear. I know it's going to be a lot, but here we go. So over here, this is our workbench. It's pretty messy right now. I just got back from Utah last week on a photo assignment for something that we're working on for 2025, which is really exciting, and there's going to be some videos about that in the future. And this is, see, too tight. This is going to completely go away. We just need more room. Dana Dolly, grip heads, lollipops, quacker clamps, fabrics. These Cyto crates are great, but they need to go away. But you could see, like, this is kind of all over the place. The Hydra's up there. We have flashlights. We've got all different types of bins full of stuff. And then here's all the different camera kits that we have in here. We have 2 of these rolling toolboxes, which are really helpful if you need to build a kit. Up here, kind of no rhyme or reason, we have lenses, audio kits, camera kits, Ronin. It's just a mess. It just needs to be organized. We have another one of these rolling cases. Our Super 73, which we use as a chase bike for a lot of our work. That's just sitting right there. We have this really old drone. This thing is really just used for top-down, long exposure lighting on different locations. It's a new style that I'm working with. You can see that on my Instagram. It's really just a hot mess. And I think that this is going to be a challenge, but also really exciting and really rewarding. Like, when I'm thinking about what this is going to look like when I'm done with it, I get really excited. It just kind of triggers all those like creative vibes in your brain of like, oh, my gear is going to be dialed. So we're pretty much at the end of the production season right now, so things are even more disorganized than they normally are. But over the course of the next couple weeks, we're going to overhaul this. We're going to do a before and after, and you're going to be able to follow along with how this whole system comes together. So check it out. So today I'm going to start working on getting all of the shelves installed into the storage unit. Yesterday I was just kind of scrolling through and like looking up what the price would be, and the price had actually dropped by like almost half. Let's do it. Don't be heavy. All right, so moving everything right now into the storage. I actually really like this place. It's temperature controlled. It's really secure. It's new. It's clean. It has parking. It's safe because it's not drive. It's not drive up. So before I really get going, obviously I worked out a plan for this. I've got these 2 foot by 4 foot shelves that I found at Costco last year. Bought a couple of them just to kind of see how they would work, and I really like them. Storage unit, pretty standard, but what's nice is there's a little bit of an inset, which doesn't really count towards your square footage. So I worked out a plan. We're gonna have a 2 foot by 8 foot, 2 foot by 8 foot, 2 foot by 8 foot. So really just 3 rows of shelves. So I hate to get started on this because I don't want to spend all day inside of this liminal space. So 2.5 hours in, some pretty great progress so far. We got these 2 rows built, pretty easy to put together, not too much of a headache. But now I'm gonna work on this overhead space up here. I'm gonna put a couple flags up here. I bought an extra shelf so I can make this go up higher just for added storage. Like I want to build this so each year we add a little more gear into our inventory. So I definitely want to make sure like this has got future proofing in mind. Pretty much everything that's in the truck is going to end up on these couple of shelves. And add a little bit of extra flexibility into the plan because I want to just be able to kind of like adapt as I need to, as I see certain pieces of gear kind of coming together. Also, spacing on the shelves varies a little bit. This is about 11 inches. This is about 7 inches because the Sido crate can fit in here, and then Pelicans and the bigger Sido crates can fit here and also here as well. If I've got to use other types of storage, they're generally between 9 to 11, 12 inches somewhere in here. So I want to make sure like if we need to add more types of bags or boxes or cases, they fit. Today I am going to be finally changing the space from our gear room into our YouTube studio, which I'm really looking forward to. I've got a couple of steps here today, first of which is going to be demoing the old wall that used to be kind of like the backdrop and we used to prep some gear and get our toolbox out of the way and create a fake wall. And then right after that, I'm going to be working on building 2 stage flats that we could use as a brand new backdrop. So quick change of plans. I'm not going to make more work for myself. Seeing how this is coming in here, I don't think I'm going to make one of these stage flats. Originally I wanted to make 2, but just not really wanted to make a little more work, and I think that this background will do just fine. I could probably also make it double-sided if I want, but to me this looks good, and seeing how this fits in here, I think it makes sense to only do 1 instead of 2. Originally I wanted to do 2, but I just think it's going to make this space a little bit too tight. And it is a single car garage, so there already isn't much room to begin with kind of how it's laid out. So I think I'm just gonna not make more work for myself and just keep it to this backdrop for right now. I'm gonna keep getting this framed out, then we're gonna put the 1/8 inch plywood on top of this and then go to painting from there. So first thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna get that stage flat that we built yesterday. We're gonna start putting plaster on that, creating like this kind of like faux plaster texture, which I think is gonna look really cool. I saw this art gallery in Bluff, Utah that really inspired me, and I wanna bring that same texture and color